Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Matt Jarbo. This is $3 Theater, and tonight was the Kids' Choice Awards 2017, hosted by none other than John Cena himself. And this is not an award show that I watch, mostly because I'm not a fucking child. I mean, physically, mentally, that's still up for debate depending on who you talk to. But physically, I'm not a child, and I don't watch these sort of things. But I'm very curious to kind of see what wins, right? Last year, Star Wars The Force Awakens took home Best Picture, and I felt that that made sense. That made sense. It was a huge movie, grossed a lot of money. Kids out there love the Star Wars. So what would bring home the best movie of 2016 for the Kids' Choice Awards? What would it be, right? Well, just watch and prepare to cringe.
Favorite movie? Ghostbusters. Favorite movie actor? Chris Hemsworth. Favorite movie actress? Melissa McCarthy.
Favorite movie? Ghostbusters. Favorite actor? Chris Hemsworth. It was for Ghostbusters. Him playing Kevin. Favorite actor? Ghostbusters. Melissa McCarthy. Favorite actress for Ghostbusters. Are you fucking kidding me? Kids' Choice Awards. Are you fucking kidding me? They won. How the fuck did this movie win? Now, for those of you who haven't followed my main channel, I'm not a big fan of 2016's Ghostbusters reboot. I've covered that movie quite a bit. And I thought it was done. I thought it was pretty horrible, right? I thought once it hit DVD and no one bought it, that they would move on with their lives. So could I. But no, keeps pulling me back in. That's what's happening with this, it winning the Kids' Choice Awards for best movie. How is that even a thing? Literally, how is that even a damn thing? But it did. And it was up against Batman v Superman, which I can understand to children how Ghostbusters would be more appealing. I get it. I'm not dumb. But also Captain America Civil War. The airport sequence was better than 100,000 Ghostbusters back to back. That's actually more of a punishment than a good thing. It's just Jesus Christ. Anything with just Tom Holland, like the fucking 10 minutes of Civil War that he was in, Spider-Man was in, was better than Ghostbusters. But no, it went to that god awful movie. Now look, I know that when it comes to this channel, I've said that I want this to be more of a positive discussion on movies. But if something is inherently bad, and I mean just inherently bad, I'm going to tell you. It's pretty horrible that Ghostbusters won favorite movie, not best, favorite. Okay. Now I looked into it and I was curious. How does the voting process work? All right. And essentially it's an app and it's also the website. People can go and they can vote. All right. Mostly kids, but it's also like American Idol or the Teen Choice Awards. At the end of the day, it's also decided by a committee. They don't have to listen to the votes. The votes are just a way for audience interaction. They don't mean shit, right? It's not like the Academy Awards where you have to actually be a member of the Academy in order for your vote to count. It's not like the Golden Globes where it's the Hollywood Foreign Press Association, right? It's none of that shit. You know, it's literally American Idol is what it is. It's the phone dial-in crap. And they used to actually have a 1-900 number. A 1-900 number is what they used to have for the Kids' Choice Awards. This thing's been around since 1988. Next year is its 30th year. 30th year. And listen, there are a number of things, a number of conspiracies involving the Kids' Choice Awards. My favorite is this. This top 10 worst things about the Nickelodeon's Kids' Choice Awards. This one here kind of speaks to me the most. Biased nominees, right? And this particular one is about SpongeBob SquarePants consistently winning favorite cartoon every damn year. It's a Nickelodeon-owned show. It's a Nickelodeon-owned cartoon. It makes sense in the terms of how they would rig it in order to win. And even jokingly, Alex Hirsch, the creator of Gravity Falls, which was up for an award for favorite cartoon of 2016, even jokingly said on Twitter, the Kids' Choice Awards is rigged. I'm blowing the lid off this conspiracy. SpongeBob, unfair pants. Am I right? Hashtag conspiracy. Hashtag Kid Choice Awards. Hashtag Scientology. I mean, look, he's definitely being tongue-in-cheek here. But there are people out there that legitimately think that this kind of stuff is rigged. And to be fair, they're not wrong. As I said, they have no obligation to adhere to the votes. The votes are just for audience interaction, and that is all. But when you look at something like this and something like Ghostbusters sweeping favorite film, favorite actress, favorite actor, there is something rotten in Denmark. Now, I'm not going to go out there and say that this is some kind of conspiracy, that Sony somehow paid Nickelodeon to make this thing happen, but I do believe that there was very much people involved in this that probably have some ties to the movie. Because there's no feasible way in hell that Ghostbusters, a movie with just horrendous acting, the movie had Melissa McCarthy acting like Melissa McCarthy in a bad way. Not like Melissa McCarthy playing Sean Spicer, which was good. This was something that is just utterly fucking horrible. Chris Hemsworth was funny. I give Kevin credit for being probably like the only thing hilarious in that goddamn movie. But it was up against Captain America Civil War. And up against a whole bunch of other fucking movies. And the thing is, nobody went to go see Ghostbusters in the theater. It did okay. 150 some odd million domestic or some shit. Right? Not enough to consider it anywhere near of a success. And the movie itself was the number one on home video sales the first week it came out. It actually got the director to come out and say, hey, if you guys want to see a sequel, all you Holtzman fans, go out there and buy yourself the DVD, which means if people loved this movie, like this particular award show is attempting to claim that they do, then they would definitely have voted Kate McKinnon favorite supporting actress or favorite actress, right? They would have done that because that's who the kids would have liked. So listen, this is another one of the bullshit fucking situations. And I want to give you guys an idea of how utterly retarded the Kids' Choice Awards can be. Let's go back here to the Wikipedia page. All right. So this is the favorite movie listing. The favorite movie listing from when it was created. So like I said, it's almost 30 years old. Look at the movie that won. Beverly Hills Cop 2. Beverly Hills Cop 2 is a much darker and less comedic sequel to Beverly Hills Cop. This one is directed by Tony fucking Scott, and it's a lot more hardcore than the first Beverly Hills Cop. And this won favorite movie at the Kids' Choice Awards in 1988, with Eddie Murphy also winning favorite movie actor. Which makes sense because Axel Foley is a badass motherfucker who I want to see come back. 1989, Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Totally makes sense. 1990, Look Who's Talking. 1991, Home Alone. 1992, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Secret of the Ooze. Goddamn right. But look what it was up against. Addams Family, Beauty and the Beast, My Girl, Robin Hood. I mean, like, all of these are good movies, but it lost to Beauty and the Beast. That's a little bit odd to me. Aladdin won in 1993, which makes sense over these other movies. But these were all comparable films. Fuck me, Sister Act is goddamn amazing. Right? 1994, The Nightmare Before Christmas. Makes sense. Up against The Fugitive, Jurassic Park, RoboCop 3, and the Three Musketeers. That one should have won. I'm sorry. I love Nightmare Before Christmas, but you want to tell me that The Three Musketeers is not one of the greatest goddamn things ever made? Especially that Bryan Adams song, I do anything for love. No, that was Meatloaf. Never mind. But the Bryan Adams song, you know what I'm talking about. And if you haven't seen 1994's Three Musketeers by Walt Disney. You need to watch that goddamn movie. But just keep going on. Look, Lion King, 1995. Ace Ventura, 1996. Independence Day. Titanic. Rugrats movie. That one makes sense because Nickelodeon and Viacom and all that jazz. Big Daddy, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Rush Hour 2. That looks like kind of a dark year. Austin Powers and Goldmember, Finding Nemo, The Incredibles, Harry Potter, Pirates of the Caribbean, Alvin and the Chipmunks, really? High School Musical 3 senior year. That one feels bought and paid for. I'm not going to lie. That feels bought and paid for. Then you have Alvin and the Chipmunks, The Squeakquel. Then Alvin and the Chipmunks Chipwrecked 2 years later. How? Okay, come on. Those are funny movies, don't get me wrong. And they are. I've watched them. They're fucking funny to me. But again, I mean, look, this is not something that's taken seriously. All right? It's not. But look at this is, again, this is up against Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, Out of the Shadows, Rogue One, Pete's Dragon, Captain America, Batman v Superman. It was up against a lot of stuff. And it won. 3 awards, 4 pending. Favorite squad. Okay. So, yeah. Okay, so favorite movie actress had Melissa McCarthy or Kristen Wiig up for the role. Favorite squad had all of them in there, but they didn't win that. Jesus Christ. I mean, maybe I know that I am overthinking this. I know that I have a bit of an obsession with this particular movie. I get it. But at the same time, Ghostbusters sweeping the favorite movie awards at the KCAs. Come on, man. Come on. I recently had to watch the extended cut, and it was bad. Like, worse than the theatrical cut, and that's hard to do. So, more or less, this is me kind of venting my frustration at the whole thing. But I want to know your guys' thoughts. Do you think that the Kids' Choice Awards are rigged? If so, who rigs them and why? I mean, really, honestly, I have no idea who would rig these sort of things. Do you think that Ghostbusters was the most deserving movie, or should it have gone to something else that was more deserving? Like anything else on that list. My opinion, at least. So be sure to thumbs up the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, check back often for more movie news and commentary from me. And I swear I will lay off Ghostbusters as much as I possibly can, but every time I think I'm out, they just keep pulling me the fuck back in. Anyway, my name is Matt Jarbo. I will talk to you guys later. Have yourself a great day, and peace out.